Good morning, Gladiators. Today is Friday, October 2nd. Welcome to the 4th episode of the Northwood Update at Home. I'm Christian Estrada. Now, let's hear from Layla with This Week in News.
Thanks, Christian. The first 2020 U.S. presidential debate happened on Tuesday, September 29th. Some of the issues discussed throughout the debate included global warming, COVID response, and race relations. The next debate is scheduled for October 15th, and the debate commission has said it will change the format to ensure a more orderly discussion. After 3 weeks of games, the NFL had its first COVID outbreak when it was announced on Tuesday that 3 players and 5 staff members of the Tennessee Titans tested positive for COVID-19. On Wednesday morning, another Titans player also tested positive. Speaking of COVID, the world reached a grim new milestone this past week, with over 1 million deaths from COVID-19 worldwide. Disney has announced that they will be laying off 28,000 employees from their parks division in the U.S., given the continuing financial strains caused by the pandemic. The organization reportedly lost $500 million for every 2 weeks the parks were closed earlier this year.
For the last week of National Suicide Prevention Month, we will be discussing how to continue to help someone who is suicidal after initiating a conversation. First of all, do everything you can to encourage them to get professional help, whether that be calling the National Suicide Prevention Hotline at 800-273-8255, taking them to a doctor's office, encouraging them to see a mental health professional, or finding a treatment facility. Additionally, develop a safety plan with them for when they are struggling and provide them with numbers they can call for help, such as their doctor, a therapist, friends, or family. And lastly, be sure to continue to support them proactively and just be there for them.
Happy third week of Hispanic Heritage Month, Gladiators! Our county council is hosting a Hispanic Heritage Month commemoration broadcast to honor Latinx heroes during the COVID-19 pandemic. This will take place on the MoCo Council MD YouTube channel, so mark your calendars for October 6, 2020 at 9:15 a.m. and follow at MoCo Council MD on Twitter for more information. We hope you'll check out this event, and from all of us at WNHS, we wish you a happy Hispanic Heritage Month.
On September 24th, the state superintendent updated the athletic rules to allow local school systems to bring back in-person games and competitions starting October 7th. This would also include minor changes to the winter and spring seasons. However, MCPS has decided to stick with the original plan from early September that uses virtual sports.
Maryland will mail out an absentee ballot to any registered voter who requests it at the link in the description. You must fill out and submit the application fully. Then, when your ballot arrives, read it carefully and follow the instructions to complete it and return it. If you are having trouble, you can visit the Maryland State Board of Education's YouTube below. The deadline for voter registration is October 13th, and absentee ballot requests need to be submitted by October 20th. Election day is November 3rd. Make sure to vote.
George Mason University is hosting its 20th annual Alcanza College Fair virtually. Alcanza is a college fair for Latinx high school students in and around the DC area. The event will be October 22nd from 3 to 5:30 p.m. If you'd like to sign up or learn more, you can visit the link down in the description.
The Maryland State Department of Transportation will be hosting Walktober in order to encourage Maryland residents to take part in our official state exercise, walking. They will be holding webinars discussing safe walking practices during COVID-19. Additionally, October 7th is Walk Maryland Day. The annual theme is Walking Towards Wellness, so make sure to celebrate by taking a walk or doing another physical activity. Visit mdot.maryland.gov/Walktober for more information on both events.
Did this week's schedule confuse you? Well, don't worry. Next week we will have a regular schedule. Did this week confuse you generally? Do you need a recap? Well, here's Maddie with What's Good.
Welcome to What's Good, a show where we talk about current events. A lot has happened in the last 2 weeks, so let's see what's good. First, we have sports. Though the Dallas Stars seem to be making a comeback, the Tampa Bay Lightning won the Stanley Cup in Game 6 of their series. This is only the second time in history that this team has won the Stanley Cup. The September and October SAT have been administered in person in Montgomery County. Despite many colleges being test optional, students are still coming out to their local test centers to get a score. iPhone users are customizing their home screens following the addition of widgets to the new iOS 14 update. These tools have allowed people to get creative and make their devices more unique and personal. This update has sparked trends on social media where users show off their original designs. The Metronome art installation in New York City now displays a countdown clock showing how much time we have to address global warming before its effects are irreversible. It is displayed in a prominent part of the city and will show all viewers the gravity of climate change. Looking into the future, Amazon's Prime Day will take place on October 13th and 14th. This event usually takes place in July, but was postponed due to the pandemic. This sale will now take place in a little over than a week. Finally, calling all BTS fans, the group just announced the name and release date of its new album, so be on the lookout for B in November. Well, that's all for this week, Northwood. See you in 2 weeks on What's Good.
Do you want to join an award-winning school club? Do you like to dance? Check out our Latin dance club, Calor Gladiador, on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 3 to 4:30 p.m. To get the link, or if you have more questions, email Mr. Limas at christian.r.limas2@mcpsmd.net.
Get your pictures in the yearbook. Northwood's Chariot now has a website for parents, students, and staff to submit photos. If you have photos from this summer or the first month of school, consider sharing them with the yearbook. Go to images.jostens.com and type in 415-468-446.
Seniors, early action and early decision applications are due November 1st. That's 1 month away. Have you been asking for your recommendations? Have you been attending college Zoom visits? Well, you can see the full schedule for visits on your Naviance page at student.naviance.com/Northwood. Next week, there will be 10 college Zoom visits. Syracuse, Rose-Hulman, Drexel, Marist, Barry, Virginia Polytechnic, Moravian, MC, Pennsylvania State, and Kutztown. Make sure to reserve your spot today.
The Northwood SGA is sponsoring a virtual Spirit Week and class hallways decoration competition. Go to bit.ly/NHS Spirit Week to vote for the Spirit Days and potential hallway theme. Spirit Week will take place starting on October 26th, with Class Colors Day on October 30th.
Do you want to help support the school in another way? The Northwood Athletics Association now offers brand new, exciting spiritwear designs and items at its first ever online store. You'll find the link to the store at www.gladiators.naa.com. Don't delay placing an order. The current sale ends October 15th. That's all we have for this week, Gladiators. See you next Friday. I'm Kristen Estrada.
And I'm Heidi Garmeis.
For the Northwood Update at Home.